basically, you get the bacteria, you break it down, you expose the DNA, and then this bit amplifies the DNA. So to get the DNA, we need to like wrap it basically. So this lines the bacteria, filters it, and then you have your sample. So, gloves. Here we have our wrap extraction device. So this is the actual like this is the lysis tube. In here it's got like a lysis buffer, and this you mix with the sample, and then that breaks down the sample and exposes that DNA. So the handy hands are all we do it for you. So all you do is you get.
Did you say do you need to warm it up?
No, not this one. This is no temperature.
So I don't know which one we can start with.
Do you want to get one?
No, it's in the camera.
We can start with the one.
So
should we start with Bobby?
Is that Bobby? Yeah.
So basically we take 900 microliters, so you have it here, it will say 900, you put the blue tip on it, and you go inside. So the pipette has two stops that you can fill with your thumb. So you go to the first stop, put it in your liquid, and go all the way back up. And then you transfer it into this little tube. And there you go to the second stop to make sure you have all the liquid out. And then you just invert it a couple of times and leave it for 5 minutes. So I don't know if we have a timer. Maybe we can use on the tablet.
So yeah, can you feel like when you push it, there's like one resistance? Yeah, that bit there.
That's the first.
Yeah, that's the first stop, that one, and then that's the second. So what it does is the first one like sets the volume, and the second one's like an extra pusher there to get every last drop out at the end.
Is this like to change in the middle?
It can do, so we have to check that. So that one's always going to be set at 900.
Yeah.
That one's going to be 20. We've done it so that you never have to change them, but you will have to check that they've not been knocked or anything. So it's possible they could be knocked. So that makes sense.
I just turn mine off as well.
I don't know, do you guys want to practice that?
That's a good idea.
And do one of the samples? Yeah, perfect. Get all. So who wants to be good first?
We just need Dave's then.
Yeah, put gloves.
Already. I told you I was letting you take a front. Or actually more scientific. Actually.
Did we have a marker pen somewhere?
No, I forgot to complete it in order.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
There's one in there.
Thank you.
oh yeah.
So, yeah, that's your tube there.
Okay.
Yes, please. That'd be great, thank you. Little tube. So for the blue box, use the one with the blue tip, so that put there.
This one?
Yeah. So if you look on the side, it should be 900, so that's perfect.
So what? Can you just tell me what I'm doing again?
Yeah, of course. So you hit it, place it on the inner tip. If that makes
Any
sense.
of them?
Yeah, any. And then like firmly place down, just give it a wiggle, just make sure it's on there. Perfect. And then pull up. And then that's on there. You can practice doing the pushing if you want now, it won't make a difference. So just, push. And then, does that feel right? Because it'll be different to the last one.
I don't know what I'm feeling for.
But as in, can you feel the first resistance and then the second one? Yeah, that's perfect. And then
that one?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So when we have the tip on, we've got to make sure we don't touch anything else, because like you could have like, I don't know, something on you, like Strangles DNA from the last sample or something.
Yeah.
So you open which one do you want to do? You've done Bobby, haven't you?
I've done Bobby.
Do you want us to put those other 2 samples in pots? Will that be easier? We just left them in.
that would be
Yeah.
Yeah, make it easier to take that out of.
Yeah,
So
the
you
pot
take
rather
the
than.
lid off. Do we
Yeah,
show them
yeah,
first
it's
time? You push your thumb down
Which one?
to the first one.
Just to put those 2 samples in pots so they can pipette them out
Oh yeah.
rather than out of the syringes. But I just don't think we've got any clean.
Perfect.
Sorry, thanks, shit.
Because it might be in this one. As you put it in this one here.
And then what's that hold down to the second?
Yeah. You don't need to go all the way because you might cause, you might block it. So yeah, put it like there. Perfect. And then so you take it out and then take it off.
Oh.
This is very good. Thank you. Perfect. And then you can put that in a bin, which we can use. This is a bin. So put the tip in and then press
I
that
think they
button.
want.
This one?
Yeah.
That's a really backwards way of doing it.
So if you perfect. Pro. And then what you do is you just mix
Names as well.
like that.
Numbers
sorry,
rather than names.
bundle going
Oh,
there. But that was perfect.
We can just write on
Okay.
those.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You always do
Oh,
another
amazing.
one if you want, but you probably don't want to.
It's like one of those, the more you do it, the more.
Yeah, the more it feels natural.
Yeah. You're right.
What's she called? Pippa.
No pressure.
You make it look easy.
No, I don't think that is. Just, it's like doing a COVID test, isn't it?
Yeah. You guys do COVID testing?
Yeah, at uni we had to do them like weekly.
Oh, really?
So they would make us like do that.
Oh, like the lateral nosing it? Yeah. I was uni COVID.
Yeah.
I'll pick them up and then was like probably stuff
Then
about
you're
one
gonna
to
get
put them in.
something else.
Yeah, but I don't really
Yes.
6, 6, 8.
Yes. So,
And then I can practice pushing it.
I forgot to get you to open it first.
Okay, so those are Pippas.
Yeah, it's easier because once you have the tip on, you can't, it's quite hard to get it down. So when this comes out, you've got to be, most of the time this comes out with it on, but you've got to be a bit careful that you don't touch the tip because that's
And
where
then
the
the
DNA is going
others.
to be held to.
Yeah.
So this is the lysis tube, the one with the liquid in it.
Yeah.
So, do you want to feel the first stop? Yeah,
That's there.
yeah. And look, if you can see, this one has been knocked, so that's
Yeah.
like 899. So what you do is you twist the nubbin at the top, so it now says.
Oh, I see. Perfect.
Get away.
Give me a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so what you do is you go down to the first stop, not the second.
Yeah.
And you,
In here.
so you do it before you go in,
Okay.
and you put it in,
Keep it
Yeah.
there.
and then put it in, and then release.
Do I bring it up?
Yeah, bring it up. Sorry. Terminology.
Yeah.
And then you get this one and open it. It feels a bit more natural when you do it with your hands than you do it normally. And then.
I've got real
Actually,
shaky
no,
hands.
no, I think maybe we might do that one again. Sorry.
Yeah.
It looks like there might not be enough in there.
Yeah.
So if you go back in. Yeah, so push, it's good practice actually. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. So that's what we'll do later, yeah.
Okay.
Go in and then pull it all the way up. But while you're still in the liquid. Yeah, so if you look at it now, it's like a lot more full.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then, same as you just did, when
If
you're
I'm
pushing it out.
doing it on my own, can we open that before we do
Yeah,
that?
you can, yeah, whatever feels more natural.
It's just like,
So if I put it there, it might be easier for you than me shaking and you shaking.
Yeah,
Amplifying the shake.
so am I going all the way?
Yeah, all the way down, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, and then pull out and then release. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So then, yeah, just give it like a flick like that.
Yeah.
So it just mix completely.
And then 5 minutes.
And then 5 minutes. So
And then
perfect.
put that in.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, in the bin, yeah. So to release it, yeah, you push the like button next to it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Shall I go through the dipping whilst you do the other two here?
Yeah, we can do
the other two somewhere.
There, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, they just. Yeah, that's it.
I get confused. Oh yeah, we have the numbers.
Yes.
Maybe better to put the numbers. Oh.
And you should have numbers on those samples. Those two are both the same balls, they're just left and right. So just useful for us to know if she comes back positive on one rather than both.
Should I pause the video until you do the actual extraction?
Yeah,
We're
maybe
just going to do it and we're all going to talk through it.
maybe
Oh,
we
okay.
can take the phone so you can see what Jessie is
Okay,
doing
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
okay. Yeah, perfect, yeah.
Make sure you put face tracker on there.
Yep, got it. Thanks, Jessie.
So you do get a bit more like handy with the tubes.
So what are you doing? What are you about to do now?
So this is the license. I'm halfway through my speech.
Sorry.
Talk about tubes. So yeah, this is the actual kind of like device bit of it. In here is saying there's a filter. So this is like broken down the bacteria. So it's now like bits of bacteria, cell and grossness. So this just filters out. So you just get, well, most of the nicest stuff in the tip. So what you do is you open this tip. You dip in 30 seconds and you can see it almost changing colour, but 30 seconds is how long it takes to absorb it all. And then, so this is the basically sample tubes. You hover it over the top and you can see in here there's like a glass ampule. I'll get my pieces so you can see. So it's good to check that that's not broken before, but they haven't been broken yet, so fingers crossed. And then you hold it over and click down. You have to sometimes do a second stronger click, and it immediately starts dripping. Sometimes you have to squeeze just to get that last grip in the ampoule. And then, so the reason I'm hovering it like this is you don't want the tip touching the inside of the tube because all of the gunk that's filtered may be on the edge.
Yeah. I'm just laughing because I'm thinking that my shaky thumb.
That's what I'm like.
You don't have to be quite so dramatic as this. You can just go in like that. And if you tap it a couple of times, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, you can kind of, when it stops dripping, you can also see when it's run out, but when it stops like that, that's done. And then that is your final sample that you can put into the lamp amplification section bit.
Okay.
And this goes into the same bin as the tips.
Is that your timer?
How's it on there?
Shall I put this back?
I was going to get everyone to do it at once.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Is the next one done as well?
Set it up.
Oh, we're going to set this up there. It was only Stuart brought it down here.
So, do you guys want to get gloves back on and have a go? You can kind of do this from standing while the walk finishes off. Or do you guys want to wait to sit down? You can wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's in
We've already done this.
Yeah, let's sit down next time. Shall I just keep this rolling for the whole time then? Just thinking. Okay.
Why do you keep stopping it?
Well, because I don't want loads of unnecessary footage to watch through. I've got to edit like 6 tons of footage at the moment.
Half the fun, but you want to relive it.
I've relived it enough. Right, okay, I'll just let the whole thing run. Well, when we do the 30 minutes, I'll turn it off.
Perfect. Do you have any questions on that first? It's quite a simple bit.
Probably
We've just been talking
Just really down
throughout
from
as they do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? Is that me?
I think this morning when me and Stuart were getting all the stuff out, it's like what the things are labelled as, and that's what we were trying to, like getting all of the bits
Yeah.
with their labels and
So
what
is it done?
everything is. Yeah.
So, do you know where to
Obviously, do it a
start?
couple of
So that would be
times.
the one you're
If
going
you have to do a
use.
couple of like,
Okay.
So you take that lid off.
Yeah,
that's fine.
practicing.
You put the lid
Provide all the
facing upside
I
down.
think it's one of those things, isn't it? Like once you've
And then
done it,
you
you get
get
into
one
some
of
sort of
these
like
points.
routine.
You'll just be doing it.
But
Yeah,
it's
you take
the
off the shoes like that.
Does that matter where it goes?
Or do you put it in your hand like that,
Okay.
if that's comfortable. You can put it down if not. So then you dip it in the wet one.
This one.
Yeah. For 30 seconds.
Yeah, just get about
Probably
800 and
long
then we can
enough
start
for
adding the other
30.
ones.
You
Yeah.
can kind of see what it's
well, we'll do our best. We're
So
not
you
probably going to
can-
get you 800,
It's
but
not-
we'll,
no, we won't.
we'll
You
do
can
as
put
much
as
as
many
we
as you
can.
want
You can put that down now.
Yeah, do as many as you
So,
want.
Yeah,
we'll take it off you now.
Yeah.
you'll be
You
fine.
get a bit more.
It's a lot of strength.
Just with shoes, you learn quite quickly. Yeah, so for this one, you hover over about, you push all the way down, and you'll kind of feel like brass cracking, which some people don't like, but
Like
you
20s
push through it.
Push that.
Yeah. So if you hold it like you're,
Is that what I don't test on that?
Like that.
yeah, like
We should have got strangles in our whole 80 horses.
It's quite confident around here. So this is part of that.
then you get push down. You see it's like it's a drop, so you squeeze it and push.
They all out with bad
Pull it back.
horses.
Can you see there's like bits stuck in there?
So it's quite
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So if it's not coming out, you just give it another half
65.
push.
It's just like
Yeah.
like it just depends.
Would you
That's where
provide
it
us
is.
with
Squeeze it
it?
now,
Would you just test
like,
it?
So we test everything like as they
Oh
arrive.
yeah.
So when
and
they're
then
coming
that's
out,
out.
So like as they arrive,
and
and
then if you have symptoms or
yeah, so if anything then comes up, like if we have a random stuff.
So that coming out this bit here doesn't make any difference. It's
Yeah,
only to
do
get all the
that.
stuff out of
and
the
it's
eye.
because it's quite is it all that's all that you do or is it just as a
Yeah.
it's quite invasive, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, she looks very good at it and very quick. So like
Yeah.
that
That
makes
might be
it
the last
less
one.
Less invasive,
Less
so
invasive
comfortable,
than
yeah. Shoving it.
prodding around in their little faces.
Like
But
here, there's nothing left.
So you don't
Yeah.
want to
That was
unnecessarily
easy.
test, that's the thing.
And then what do I do with?
Just put the
and
lid
our
on.
turnover of stock is about 80 a year, probably 80 to 100
So
a
you
year.
can test all those horses anyway, can't you?
Yeah, that's where you take
Most
that
of
out of
them,
that
but not
tube
all
here.
of them.
Okay.
And then this one's
We have
called
to like
CE,
assess risk
so
against
put
cost.
that in the
against,
pondos as
you
that
know,
bin.
all of those on
And then write
With our
CE
wood
on that
panels,
lid so you remember
You'll be able to test
horses.
it without a cost, and then it's just when you make them more comfortable.
Yeah.
When they first arrive,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't
How do I
really
feel?
do it. If it was 65
Yeah.
quid to do Equine Strangles and VH-V one before you just do it
And if you can find out like
straight away.
This is no good betting. Yes, a tea.
That's it. Yeah.
Which is fine, but it is
I find it easier if I pick that
Yeah.
one first, the one with the ring.
Which
It
will
says
be
screw, and then don't take the lid off.
great for us, you know, like to know
Bang
straight
down on the
away.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way up.
Oh, it'd be brilliant.
Perfect.
And
So
it'd
then
put
you
power
pick up
all
with
in
the
your
blue
hands, yeah.
tips. Then you just use, yeah, any of those is fine. They're not being used.
Oh, it's great.
Pull that lid off,
Big old joke.
and you can put that down and hold it in your fingers there.
Everything has to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Try and
this
touch
would be,
the
once
inside
you've
of the
got
tube
result,
first.
this will be
And then this is going.
Yes.
approved and validated, so you can carry on.
I don't need to push the top yet.
No,
Still
no.
about
This is just dipping it in. It doesn't need to pour in. You can just chuck it in.
something like that for the test kit as it is.
Yeah.
But that's just straight.
Yeah.
But you know straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. But especially with ones like the one that we're doing,
Yeah.
who's been
How are you
nice
feeling
over
holding it? Do we
probably
send it off you for now?
getting off 2 months
Yeah.
on our own.
Yeah.
Which I mean, like,
get a
usually
bit
this
more
will just
like-
help the
yeah.
fact clearing ice,
Yes,
so at
so
least
you
we
hold it
know
over
quicker
Yeah.
if we have to do something,
and
Yeah.
push all the way down.
rather than yeah.
And then did you see how? That's okay. That was perfect. There's like still liquid in there. Yeah. So if you like squeeze that part. Yeah. So it's still in there. Yeah, but it's working. So you need to like pump like multiple times. Yeah. Okay, that's all out. So now that makes no difference because the ampule is empty. You just
Yeah.
will watch that liquid come down.
Okay.
It's going to be like a 40-minute instructional video, so I think what we might do at the end is just get you to do all the steps, because otherwise these guys are going to sit down and watch 40 minutes of this. But only with your help, if I cut out the bits that you don't want, or you can tell me when to stop and start it.
We can probably skip through it as.
Really? Yeah. So if I just put it all together in one video and put it on YouTube, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll
If there's one bit that we
just
don't
go,
have to, yes.
You'll
Yeah,
skip
go
through.
back again or skip.
Okay, there's probably like lots of
Put the
little
lid
bits that are
on.
quite helpful.
Yeah.
About like what you do and don't do. Yeah.
But I think almost like watching like yourself learn how to do it
And then
is as helpful as watching you do it in 2 seconds. We're like, yeah, that looks easy.
Yeah. Oh, so that's how you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I was thinking. Should we not just do it then where you do it perfectly? Share that
Yeah,
with
but then is it like
Yeah, that's
go through the struggles as well?
Yeah,
But
okay,
just
alright,
by
alright.
switching,
Okay.
going through the struggles.
Okay, well maybe we'll do both then.
It's a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that you're struggling, you're doing
They're
absolutely
doing really
fantastic.
well, that's the thing. Yeah.
It's not the struggles.
It's the understanding, I think, isn't it?
What we'll do then is we'll make a short
We've
version.
not been in the lab for a while, it's completely different. Like just holding tubes is everything.
Yeah. You need like 4 sets of hands.
And they even got me to do this, and that was.
Wait, what?
It did work.
It did work.
I forgot it, but I did do it.
Yeah.
With some good instructions.
Yes. Yeah, and we'll do it Thursday night. Yeah. Well, lovely. Thanks, Susan. Okay. It's the case fair for 2 of these.
Oh, is it? Oh, right.
No, unfortunately, actually, well, no, because we've already got the results. She's also actually a personal friend of the person who's just having an absolute nightmare.
It's exploding now.
Yeah, she brought not so much. It seems to be individual cases, but we're just seeing more. But this was one that she brought a new mare and it came in and then infected her.
Straight away, yeah.
Thankfully, she's on her own. It's just her on her own yard. And
Well, that's the trouble. Is if it was easier to test every horse that came in, like we've just saying, if it was a case of getting every horse in once a year,
Did you actually
one
set up?
comfortable session,
Manage
you would
to-
test them.
Yeah, it's just a bit.
It's just
It's a bit wobbly.
But independent yard owners, and then it gets a bit grey. It's a bit more tricky. Oh, well, bless them. It's not cheap. People in the States, their insurance, part of the reason it's got funded is because the insurance don't pay us. Because they would take the vaccines and they didn't work, and then they would move the animal and then affect them up. I wonder if the heat's got anything to do with it. We're still filming, Jessie, so.
What about it?
Come on.
Perfect.
Okay, so I can do the next step when you explain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Only, I'll shorten it all down.
Do you want to
Right,
do you
so
want
that
to
is like
continue your
DNA in a tube.
stand
What you put now. So what we need to do is we need to set up the strip that goes into the device. So I might wipe my hands because I've got. Sometimes I might just like wipe my hands if I think I've been a bit grotty. I touched one of them. So in here. Oh, you've already got one. Sorry. So in here, in that.
But that is handy to know because it's labelled.
Yeah. VH Vidiia mouse legs. That mouse legs. This one.
And so you can see So it's little beads, little pink beads at the end of the PCR strips. So that contains all of the reagents that we need.
So it's all lyophilized in there, so eventually it won't need to be in the fridge. So you don't want it right there. So then in this box here, we have 3 different coloured tubes. We've also dropped off way more.
We did say that this morning.
So we've got the pink tube, which we're using as a negative control. And then the green ones are what we're calling the sample tubes.
So we can get 5 of them.
So we need 1 for each sample. And then this is the positive tube. They've all got the same thing in there, but it's just good to have the label and know what they are colour-wise, so that it makes it easier to remember when you're comparing it later. So what you need to do is you need to get 20 different pipette. So this is the pipette we use for extraction. The other pipette. Do you have the other pipette?
It's in the box.
Yeah. Oh, it's over there.
Oh, here, sorry.
Okay, so this one's always set to 20 microliters. It works the same way, that there's 20 on that screen. And if you need to change it, you just move it very easily. So now we can, to make things easier and a bit less confusing, these are all going to go to the bin.
Yeah.
The only tubes we need are these ones that just came from the rapid extraction. So what we're going to do is we're going to get so when we set up the strip, we always have the negative control on the left and the positive control on the right. If you ever need a reminder, it's in here on a little sticker in here. So the negative control, you don't do anything to it, you just take 20 microliters and put it in the first one.
So I can take it out so you can see. So you slowly, like you did before, you slowly put the liquid on top of it and it's going to reconstitute the bead.
And then that's done. And then you get rid of the tip, same way as last time. And then that negative control can go back in the box because that is the only one that goes back in the box and can get reused. And then for each sample you made, you can bin it though. We can bring more.
You get it out.
No, don't get it back out. There's plenty in there. There's enough for way more than you need. So for each sample, what you do is you do a series of 20s. So you get the sample, it's the same pipette volume.
So from what you had from the VH rapid prep, what you got from the pipette, you take 20 and you transfer it into the blue tube or green or teal. Whichever
I don't
color
really
we
know what
want.
colour it is. What colour would you call that?
I'd call it green.
Oh, I think it's green.
Really? They actually
People
are,
say
they
I'm
are
colourblind.
sold as green, so maybe I should just start saying green. I mean selling teal to everybody.
That's green.
Do you think?
It's green.
Well,
In the lab,
I mean,
they go blue.
it's different
Different shade.
Very
Yeah.
different shades. But... So yeah, and then once that's done, you just like convert it like you did the lysis. That's so. This needs like a dilution step. So this is like filtering, cleaning chemicals. So yeah, mix up and down, and then you do it for all of them.
do you want to do some pipetting or should I do the pipetting?
Go
As you
on.
want.
Keep pressing it.
Yeah, go on.
So the first one
That's
is
okay, not
done,
bad
so
at
we
all.
can put it on the side. So I labeled them already and put them in the same order, so you know which one you put in which.
You call it.
Enjoy.
It's very on brand with the green and blue.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
I wish I did that on purpose. There was only 2 colours I had left.
So I need that one.
Yes. So same as before, where you lift up the lid of this, and then push it on top, and then lift it out, and then you're going to pick up this tube here, and so you push down to the first stop, outside of the tube,
Oh,
and then put it in, and then draw it. then draw it back up. Yeah. And then once it's at the top. Did you let go of the button when it was still in the liquid?
I think so. Maybe
Oh,
I
no,
don't
no, that was perfect, sorry. You were doing amazing.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's going to be fine. Yeah, so put the lid back on that. Yeah. And then get, so that's C, E or CF, so get that one. Yeah, so put it all the way in. Well, not all the way, but most of the way in. And then push it all the way down. Perfect, and then bring it out. And yeah, lift it up. Amazing. And then put the lid on that. Put the lid in there. Sometimes this one's a bit sticky. Oh, amazing. And then pick up the one you've just done and move it around a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
And then yeah, put it back in the queue. So if you move it along, so like you now know that one's to do
you've
next.
done it. Yeah.
And then we can also bin that one. So there I'll bin part.
Okay.
Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Start following.
Sorry, I was getting distracted.
No,
Distracted by the technology.
the gadgets.
The 21. Yeah.
Yes.
No.
So yeah, yellow top, yellow box is what we're trying to do.
Is that fine?
Yeah, looks it. So you, yeah, amazing, yeah.
Push it down.
Yeah, yeah, to the first stop. And then put it in. Yeah, and then you come up all the way. So you need to pull your thumb up completely and then come out the liquid.
Okay.
There you. So if you go back in, it's quite good practice anyway. So
Push it down.
push all the way down. Yeah. Yeah. And then lift it up. Yeah. Now take it out. That's amazing.
And then I can just put that.
Yes. Put the lid on, and then you can add it to your bin pile. Or you have to do that. Yeah. And that was a T. Yeah.
So I literally was watching you do it and I thought you made that look so easy when you opened it with your left hand. All the way in.
Yes, all the way in, and then put your thumb all the way down.
Second or first?
Second. That's that, like,
Yeah.
perfect there.
And then
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. And then, perfect. And then give that a flick. You'll be ambidextrous by the end. And then yeah, that's it. Just like 3 or 4 times. Perfect. That's it. Do you want me to do it?
do we need our gloves on again?
Yeah, keep them on for a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
So yeah, so that's now ready to put into the master. So we'll just do the other 2, so it's a bit quicker. So it's 8 wells. The first sample will go in the second one. So the first one's already negative control that you've already done. So that can be slightly confusing. You just got to remember that. We can all catch up.
Well, it's easy because it still has a bit.
It still
The
has
other one
a
has liquid.
Always right. Don't ever add liquid to liquid in the strip. Yeah, sometimes it's good luck to just give it a little flip when you move it across and you make sure it's really mixed.
It's like, what now? Full 360.
It's just doing whatever it wants.
Oh.
Stupid machine. I've got fun watching all this back. I'll give you some more time.
And so yeah.
Feedback, live feedback. So here you stuttered a little slightly.
So yeah, so you can see that this one has liquid already now. So then we're gonna start putting our sample to the first bit after the liquid.
So the same pet, the same volume, 20. You get the sample you just made. Just mix it slightly. Same way you've done it before. And yeah, the first sample is well.
And does it have to sit and wait, or could you put it straight in as you're doing it?
You could do it so you do one sample, put it in. Yeah, if that's easier. You
Well,
prefer
just-
that.
Like then you can just use that same like pipette, couldn't you, and just actually put it in? Could you mix it and then put it back in? Would you still have to change
still
it?
have to change the tip.
Fine.
But if you prefer that way, then that works.
It's possible. Yeah. So I went back a couple of times because the bead actually went on the tip. So I did a couple of up and down, so it went fully in. So if that happens, if you see the pink bead go in the tip, it's good to just go back and forth like this, up and down, and then it's fine.
If you touch that just next to the bead, but not the bead, you don't have to go.
Do you want to do it?
Yes.
I'm gonna be showing it, but yeah.
Muscle reflex.
100%.
So Roar's already done that one, but she's moved it forward, so she works. So, pick
So
up, yeah,
this one?
that one, yeah. Give it like a little jiggle again. Yeah. Perfect. Easy with the left arm. Yeah, so you put thumb on the top, so first. Yeah, pull in. Raise your thumb. And then put a lid on that one. And then put
And then
yeah,
that?
yeah. And then this is the second one, so we go from negative control 1, 2. So it's that well there.
Okay. How do I get that open? With...
So there's like a little bit there, and you like put your thumb on it. Yeah. You'll get hardened thumbs.
And then
And then so I don't know if you find it easier to like pick it up or and look at it.
It's easier at first.
So put the tip in there, and then put. So go quite close to the bead if you can, but yeah, perfect. And then
Yeah.
push all the way down. Yeah. And then put your thing.
does that mean I've got it in there?
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I think it's easier when you're training to get it out because then you see the bead, you see the liquid going onto it, and you know where you are on your bead. So yeah, I think it's a bit easier when you're learning.
Well done.
This one again.
Yes, yeah. And T and T. You just give it like a little shake. First stop.
And then lift it.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah, that's great. It's not all of it.
Full enough.
Yeah, that's full enough. And then, yeah, Roar's right. So, yeah, perfect. This one. Yeah, you can see which one's that too easy. And then, yeah, don't quite touch the bead, just, to be honest, you just touch the side of the well anywhere. And then push all the way down. So, yeah, that's perfect. That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing.
Get to the second one if you want, right?
Do another one, go on.
Brilliant.
It's good to really do it very good now.
Yeah, that's good. This one. Yes.
Got to work on this left-handed opening.
You're amazing. You got no gloves on.
So what are you doing, Jesse? You're doing the last sample and
Just doing the
then,
last ones.
and then the last control.
Yes. We haven't done the step control yet.
Well done, guys. It seems like a steep learning curve, but you will get good at it.
No, and sometimes like changing and doing. If you
Yeah.
start doing it, you will just
You'll get it.
pick it up very quickly.
So this came out the freezer. In here is like lots of fake DNA, synthetic DNA. So this is like a positive control, we call it. So this will amplify when you put in. So this defrosts, and then you get the same 20. Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit confusing because it's in the same tube. And then 20 of that. And then this goes in the yellow. And then same as last time, just give it a good mix.
Is it quite important not to get that anywhere?
Yeah.
Touch it anywhere? Spread it anywhere?
The same with anything. Like if you touch some, say like we know some of these have strangles. If you got some on your gloves, it's good just to change your gloves or like wipe them. So you're spreading the strangles DNA around, so you could get like a false positive for the next one. So the same for this is that we know this is always going to be positive, so you should be a bit extra careful with it.
And that's why we keep it for last as well.
Yeah.
We do it the last, so you have less chances of putting
Makes
it
sense.
everywhere else.
Yeah.
But you said that's a fake DNA. There's no
It wouldn't.
infectious risk.
No, there's no
It's just
at all.
To the samples.
You've got it. Thank you. I don't think we'd be allowed back.
No.
And you put it in the very last tube of the strip as well.
Mm.
It only affect your readings, which is, that's
Yeah.
what you want.
So yeah, that's it. And once you get to this stage, you can kind of see there's like some bubbles in here. The way the way this works is that it's colorimetric. So that everything starts as pink, and the positive ones will gradually go yellow over time. And in the device, there's a model, like an AI model, that looks at it, determines the colour, and then determines if it's positive or negative based on the colour reading. And if you've got like big bubbles like this, it's just good to like flick it, get the tube like that, get your nail underneath, and go like that, and they're gone. So, because otherwise, if the AI is just looking at a bubble, you're a bit screwed. It's just not going to read.
Well, this one is a tiny bit less than this one.
It's not, it's just good practice. But then, yeah, you just go like flick down, and then all the liquid is at the bottom, no bubbles. So next we need to go through like sample name.
Yeah, we need to go through the app. Then you go on the VH app too, and we can start a new test. I think that would be easier. So start a new test. Then in the master mix, you can put VH. Just so you know what you use.
It was written on the
Yeah, it's on the sheets.
Yeah.
which we found.
Yeah, we can put VH fly UMM, we can put VH, it's fine. Then you just put, the important bit is to put strangles on the primer set, because that will tell you what test you are doing. Then
That's the mix, VH. And the set strangles.
Yeah. And then we put the sample ID, so we can either put the initial that we have here, or we can put the numbers. I saw you got the numbers, so we can put the numbers straight away.
We might need to go through that because some of them are swaps today. So if we have swaps, we need to know that they're swaps and not a wash. I don't know. Do you have the laminated sheets with you?
Yeah, they were in our box of stuff, which is.
Which order did you
So,
We used them this morning.
oh, probably.
Unless Stuart hid them.
B is 66, 83,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
58.
Yeah.
And he was a swap.
So on here we've got how to name the samples. So we're not supposed to know the name of the horse. It's like
It
part of the
wasn't actually,
ethics
it
that
was
we
an ex, it
can't
was an
track it
external
down and
soft
be
from a
like
draining track.
Hyper has strangles. It's like
So we can put just S.
So what we need, and you guys do please, is to get the like unique horse identifier number that Stuart uses.
C.
Okay.
I think they're already on the.
It's a Stuart number.
It's a Stuart
You
number.
just have to.
66E.
He's written in all the samples to be fair today.
There you go. So write the number that's on the sample into the
Write the
device.
number that's on the sample.
And
And
T.
then we need the sample
6,
type.
6,
So that's like
8,
where it's taken or how it's
3, 5,
taken.
6.
So you've got an MP that's a swap. Most of the time, it sounds like you guys can
And
be
the other
doing
two
the
are on the sample,
GPW.
and they're going to be
because
the
that's a
same
wash.
number. I don't know whether you want to, do you want to put
And then
left or right
extraction
or A
type
or B?
doesn't
or-
matter for you guys because you're only using
Or
one version. So you can just put, the horse ID and then the sample type, and then that's it. And I'll cross out the extraction type for you guys.
Bless you.
It's some places that have their own lab are doing like a full extraction, so that one that takes like half an hour. And like you guys don't have that, so it's not relevant. Okay, is that all set up? So in each, so it says 2 here, that's because, do you remember number 1 is actually the negative control?
Yeah.
So that's what's in well 2, that's the, what did you do?
Horse number.
Horse number.
That's written on the sample tube.
What's the horse ID number?
What's S stand for?
For swap. So we can go through the form. It's none of those swaps.
Surprise!
Yay! Oh, it's the
So I
swap
just
from
put an
the
S for swap.
trainer
Yeah.
track.
And then we have all the sample ID, and at the end we had two sample of the same horse, so we put just left and right. So L and R. So once we put all of the sample ID,
That's me.
we just press next. And then on here, we need to choose the Strangles setting and click the little QR code here and scan the QR code on the device.
So what that does is that sends all the information that was put in there to a device, including like the temperature and the time and that thing. So if you click next, that sends it through. And on here it sends it, and then it will prompt you to open the lid. So whenever you're...
So it's saying now, open the lid. So then we open the lid and it says, once you open the lid, it sends it and it says to insert the PCR strip. So then you just
So what you do is first making sure each individual lid is closed. So like that. And then it will beep when it's started. So that's how you know it's broken.
and it puts the timer, but yeah. Indeed, if you come back to it, so if you don't want to have the screen on all the time, you just need to press this little minus here in the corner and go back to the test and it will update it.
That'll stop your problem.
A 4
Or you
hours
just
later, we're
do-
still just waiting for the
Or you
same.
just do exactly as you did and change the screen.
You did exactly the right thing, yeah.
Perfect.
But it will also say on here, like, connect app. When it'll beep when it's finished, but you might see not be around when it beeps. And then it'll say connect app, and you can know to connect
It
the app.
beeped.
I said it beeped, and she was like, well, it says it's still going. But it did beep. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what
If we'd gone out and come back in,
it would have said, oh, you're done.
would have had the results.
Yeah. Oh well, never mind.
But-
We know.
It's also like, don't try and be there like when it does beep, because if not, it can go on for something like 4 hours. And then
Can
it's
go on
amplify and
for an
amplify and
eternity.
amplify. And then you might get loads of DNA building up in the device, and that's when you get positive negative.
But yeah, which is why we did run it under the decontamination run at 85 degrees and it killed
Okay,
all the
yeah.
DNA there.
So it was fine that it sat for 4 hours. Just
Well, they were all negative. So
Yeah.
there was nothing positive in there.
So if we're doing this, we could like set a timer for 25 minutes, go do something
Yes.
else. Until it beeps.
Any questions on that?
And then we can see the results. And so this was the, for you really, it's all the information from the sample. So you will have to put the number here. Then informed consent, well, I think when you're in the farm, it's easy. For the other samples, we can go through it as well. And then if it's in contact, if it's acute suspected, if it has any symptom.
Yeah.
And then here, the type of samples. So here, for example, for the samples that we didn't have an initial form. You could put in.
So yeah, saying they're all negative. Which ones are supposed to be positive?
Copper and so number 3 and 4.
Yeah, so 4 was on the edge. It's a bit bizarre. Can you see that one and that one? That's bizarre.
Yeah, so the 4 was starting
Right.
to.
What happens if they're too old?
Well, the
Do we get
DNA can,
breakdown?
yeah, you can have a bit of DNA breakdown because the bacteria can lie in water and over time, and then the DNA lies in water.
So are we potentially, if these samples were last Friday, and I kept them in the fridge but forgot to use them,
It could explain, if, especially if
we
they
could
were
have false negatives. They were.
Yeah.
One of them was CT 35, the other
Yeah,
one was
that's
38, I think. So then
Very low.
Very low.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't survive, especially if they were very low DNA. Well,
It's
DNA
interesting.
and
I'm really excited. Well, Pippa's is the freshest sample. It was done about
That's what I was just thinking.
a little minute ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it
So
didn't
was
occur
it
to me
Tinkerbell
today
one
that we
was
should raise them.
CT34?
that might explain, because we can see like one of them starts at the very end. You can see it
What's
starts
your cut-off?
doing the curve. So it's not like the CT value. Basically, we want to see the trial. To
Oh,
have
yeah.
the comparison on with the CT value. But yeah, so yeah, all of this data will help us finish validating the test and having the
So
CT
that's
value on
my
the
next
test.
question, really, in that I don't understand the form.
Okay.
So might as well be honest.
No, it's good. Please be honest.
So how? So which bit is? This is your exam. I don't know whether it's full section
So yeah, so we need to
We need
modify it.
to amend the time. So basically, for now, you can just disregard this bit.
Okay, so actually it might have worked out how you wanted then.
That's what we're waiting.
Because that's
So just explain, Jessie, why is it all negative?
Because they were very
Weak.
high CT numbers, which means there's not much in there at all in terms of DNA.
Okay.
And if it's been kept in the fridge since Friday,
you know whether it's with a
it's not a great sign to handle this. So it's just died.
Understood?
You can actually see that one of the